Every now and then in the world's automotive industry, vehicles come out that make big claims. But when they come out in reality, their claims are nothing but dreams. In this video, we will discuss the 6 vehicles that showed green gardens to people, but in reality could not fulfill their promises. Number 1. Tesla Cybertruck. When the Tesla Cybertruck was announced, it was touted as a revolutionary vehicle, starting a new movement in the automotive world. Elon Musk and the Tesla company made claims about this vehicle that seemed absolutely unbelievable. For example, the vehicle was said to use laser wipers for rain, which would be a new and more advanced technology than the wipers on other vehicles at the time. In addition, the company also claimed that the Cybertruck windows will be indestructible, meaning that the windows will be protected from any impact or damage. When the car was put into practice, the reality turned out to be far different from the claims. First, Cybertruck windows that were declared invincible can actually be broken. This was demonstrated in a famous event where Elon Musk tried to break the car windows himself, and the glass broke. Tesla also claimed that the Cybertruck would start at $39,900, which was a very low price and attractive to many. But when this car hit the market, this price also proved to be a dream, as it actually cost much more than that. The vehicle's range was also claimed to be up to 500 miles on a single charge, but in practice the range was a maximum of 400 miles, and that too when using the extra battery pack, which reduces cargo space. All that said, the Tesla's Cybertruck actually disappointed people a lot more than it claimed. Although the car offered something new and unique, many of its promises remained mere words and failed to deliver in practice. Number 2. Bugatti Chiron. When the Bugatti Chiron was announced, fans all over the world eagerly awaited the car. Bugatti gave the impression that this car would be a completely new creation, completely different and modern from any Bugatti car in the past. Fans' expectations were high because the Bugatti name itself is considered a symbol of exceptional performance, innovative design, and individuality. Everyone was hoping to see something never seen before in this new vehicle. However, when the car was first unveiled, the reality left fans somewhat disappointed. The car looked similar to the Bugatti Chiron, and its design incorporated most of the same elements seen in the Chiron. Although some changes were made to this vehicle, those changes were very minor and basically, there were no major design innovations. There were some slight differences in the front of the car, such as the redesigned headlights and a slightly different hood style, but the changes were so minor that it's hard to call them a new Bugatti car. Apart from this, the side and rear of the car were also given a few minor changes, but overall the car feels like an updated version of the Chiron. Bugatti presented the car as a new creation, but in reality the car was a continuation of the previous design, with some minor additions. Contrary to fans' expectations, the car was not a revolutionary new car, but rather a glimpse of the Bugatti Chiron, leading people to think that Bugatti might be lacking new ideas. The result was that although this new Bugatti car was beautiful and of high quality, the new claim was far from the truth. The love and devotion that fans had for Bugatti, this new car probably reduced it a bit, rather than increasing it. Number 3. Volkswagen Bluesport. Volkswagen's Bluesport was a vehicle that gave enthusiasts and experts immense anticipation and hope upon its initial announcement. The vehicle was designed as a mid-engine, 4-cylinder roadster, intended to compete with the popular Mazda Miata in the market. The presentation of this vehicle attracted a lot of attention from car enthusiasts, as such a vehicle was hardly expected from a big name like Volkswagen. This vehicle was based on an interesting and innovative concept, which included a 180 horsepower engine. The Bluesport was said to be a revolutionary vehicle, completely different from the popular and traditional style of Volkswagen. This car was like a dream for fans because its design was very beautiful. The company made big claims about the vehicle, including that the Bluesport would be a vehicle that would not only provide the best driving experience, but also set a new precedent in the world of performance and sports cars. However, this vehicle never materialized. Although a concept model was presented and it was fully functional and roadworthy, for one reason or another, Volkswagen decided not to go ahead with the project. For a while there were rumors that Volkswagen was working on the vehicle, but eventually the project was quietly shelved. Number 4. Devil 16. The announcement of the Devil 16 at the 2013 Dubai Auto Show took sports car enthusiasts worldwide by surprise. The car came out as something no less than a science fiction story due to its features and claims. The Devil 16 is said to be equipped with a 5,000 horsepower engine, which will give it unprecedented power and speed. It was claimed to be capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.6 seconds, which was faster than other supercars of the time. This extraordinary claim took fans by surprise, and the Devil 16 instantly gained a special place in the sports car world. Everyone was looking forward to this car hitting the roads in all its glory and living up to its claims. But as time passed, the claims made about Devil 16 started to look far from the truth. The car's engine was claimed to be a V16, an extraordinary engineering feat. But in reality, no such engine was ever mass-produced. Although some videos showed the vehicle in motion, all those demonstrations turned out to be contrary to the claims. The 5,000 horsepower claim turned out to be an exaggeration, as it was impossible to put that power into practice on the road. Also, there wasn't a gearbox that could handle that much power, and his other claims turned out to be mere paper projects. More disappointment about the Devil 16 came when its V16-engined vehicle didn't hit the market till date. The limited number of vehicles that were produced were also with V8 engines, which were much weaker than the initial claims. In fact, the DL16 project remains something that never materialized despite the initial hype and claims. Number 5. Vector W8. The story of the Vector W8 dates back to the 1990s, when the supercar craze was at its peak and every car manufacturer was trying to create a vehicle that could touch new heights in the field of performance. The Vector W8 was also introduced with the same dream that it would be a vehicle that would be unrivaled in terms of speed, power, and engineering. The company claimed that the Vector W8 was capable of reaching a top speed of 242 miles per hour, which was amazing compared to any other vehicle at the time. In addition, its twin-turbo V8 engine was rated at 1,200 horsepower, an extraordinary claim. These claims were enough to cause a stir in the motoring world. Fans and critics alike began to see the Vector W8 as the supercar of the future, and everyone looked forward to seeing it in action. Not only did Vector promise a fast car, but it claimed to build a machine that boasted cutting-edge technology and exceptional engineering. But when this car came to the practical field, the reality turned out to be completely opposite to these claims. The biggest problem with the Vector W8 was its overheating. Its powerful twin-turbo V8 engine, which was designed to deliver 1,200 horsepower, constantly overheated, causing the car's performance to drop drastically. Other problems with the Vector W8 included its gearbox, which proved to be old and inefficient. Apart from this, the overall engineering of the vehicle also turned out to be weak compared to the claims. As a result, the Vector W8 neither lived up to its claims of speed nor delivered the performance it promised. Number 6. KDF Wagon. It was before the start of World War II that a new type of vehicle was conceived in Germany. This vehicle was named KDF Wagon. There was a big plan behind this vehicle, which aimed to make the people of Germany more automobile, so that they could travel to more remote areas and contribute to the country's economy. The project was the brainchild of then-German leader Adolf Hitler, who wanted to create a car that was affordable, durable, and affordable for every German family. The KDF Wagon was introduced to the German public as a perfect vehicle. Its design was entrusted to the famous German engineer, Ferdinand Porsche, who was already well known for his achievements in the motoring world. Porsche envisioned a vehicle that was practical, fuel-efficient, and able to meet everyday needs. The vehicle was developed according to the most advanced engineering principles of its time and was considered the best to drive on German roads. But there was a major obstacle behind this grand plan: the economic situation at the time and the cloud of World War II that was hovering over Germany. To bring the KDF wagon to the masses, a scheme was introduced whereby German families were given a savings book. By putting stamps of 5 marks in the book every week, when the book was full, they were promised a KDF wagon in return. The project created great enthusiasm among the German public, and millions participated in the scheme. The KDF wagon, later known as the Volkswagen Beetle, became an era example of how a good plan, when in the wrong hands, can end in disaster. Hitler's plan did not give the German people the vehicle they were promised, but it did provide the equipment for destruction and destruction on the battlefield.